Well, it's fall, finally. The leaves on the trees are turning color, there's apple picking, pumpkin spice lattes are back, and football. It's also the month of October, the 10th month of the year. We are in the fourth and final quarter of the year. How are you doing on those annual goals that you set back at the start of the year? 9 months ago, those annual goals felt entirely doable. Well, how are you feeling about them now? If you haven't made as much progress as you would have liked or hoped on your annual goals, there is still time to make them happen. I have 4 inside tips that I'm going to share with you right now. And if you start using these tips right now, you will start seeing results immediately. Number 1, your time is at least as valuable as the time of others. I get it. I know sometimes it's hard to say no or not right now, especially if that someone that you're saying it to is a client or a potential customer. A natural tendency is to take business whenever it presents itself to you. But with that kind of behavior, you're discarding your own plans and your own schedule. You're basically accommodating others. You're putting a higher priority on other people's time than on your own. And that type of behavior is not sustainable. You must be able to establish boundaries and commit to yourself that your time is at least as valuable and important as other people's time. Number 2, you can't get everything done. Wait a minute, what? It's a big mistake to think that you're going to be able to work hard enough, long enough to get everything done on your list. When you labor under that false belief that eventually you're going to get caught up, so then you're going to be able to get to the really important stuff, you will always be reacting to urgent issues, when instead, the most efficient and productive method is to prioritize the items on your list. You have to rank them, and you will also have to come to the acceptance that not everything is going to get done. Number 3, work on the high priority, money-making, results-generating activities first. People often make the mistake of looking at their to-do list and finding a couple of quick, easy hits that, oh, I can get that off my list really easy and get those knocked off really quickly. Yes, you may get some satisfaction of being able to check those things off your list, but you could have spent that time instead by working on a higher priority, more complicated task. You may not have been able to get it all done in that amount of time, but you'd be one step closer on that most important, highest priority item. And that would have been a much more productive and efficient use of your time. Number 4, breakthrough results require breakout from your old systems. To get different results, you're going to have to do things differently and do different things. If you feel you don't have enough time, then your system is not working. When you are in control of your time, and by when I say control of your time, I mean control of your decisions in how you spend your time, you will then be in control of your results. If you're not happy with your results, then you have to change the system that you're using in how you make decisions on how you choose to spend your time. In every mastermind group I've ever led, in every workshop I have conducted, there's always a few people who passionately will argue with me that this process of scheduling their time just doesn't work for them, for their way of work or their way of life. They're very passionate about the fact that they just can't consistently schedule their time. They have convinced themselves that any system won't work, even before they give it a try. That's kind of like deciding that you don't like a particular food without having ever tasted it. As Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. If you want to make the most of the remaining months of this year, if you'd like to get more done in 12 weeks than most people get done in 12 months, Retail Level Up can help. Just visit retaillevelup.com and fill out the information on the Contact Us page. Let us help you finish the year strong. Because now, even more than ever, it's time to level up.